Families of homicide victims calling for change after a violent weekend in Charlotte. There were several crime scenes scattered across Charlotte. Thanks for joining us here live at 5 o'clock. I'm Jamie Bull.
And I'm Siobhan Bryan. Mecklenburg County Republican leaders say the upcoming election is time to bring in new leadership who they say will focus on public safety.
But Democrats say they're also advocating for safety measures, just through different avenues. WBTV's Katie Solt is live tonight in West Charlotte.
So, Katie, you heard from both sides of the aisle and the families of homicide victims. So what do they have to say?
Well, the families simply want more accountability for violent offenders. Republicans say this means a change in leadership is needed. Democrats argue this goes back to funding and investing community, starting at the State House.
When lawmakers think about victims and realize this is a pain forever.
We have to come together as a community and we have to stand for something or fall for nothing.
Republican leaders and some candidates calling for action to combat what they say is a public safety crisis. Some GOP leaders feel that means new faces in local leadership.
We believe in strong law enforcement, real accountability, and the rule of law. We believe in backing our police and not blaming them when the true blame is at the city leadership levels.
Democrats say they also support funding for public safety, but they feel it has to go beyond funding for law enforcement.
We do need to invest in more policing. We do need to invest in more mental health care. We do need to make sure that we have an economy that works for everybody so that parents aren't working 2 to 3 jobs and leaving their children unattended throughout the day. These are all things that all tie together to make our community safer, and they're not going to be solved by rhetoric.
But both sides agree real change across the board, from the city to state leaders, is the only way to try and prevent more violence. And I've been reaching out to the mayor's office for days to get a statement on the violence we saw over the weekend and on today's press conference. A mayor's spokesperson just sent me an email less than 10 minutes ago. She told me the mayor's office would not be issuing a statement directly related to the GOP's press conference today. She instead referred me to several YouTube links showing the mayor addressing public safety concerns. Coming up at 6, a topic that both sides of the aisle agree on: juvenile crime. Hear their solutions at 6. Reporting live in West Charlotte, Katie Solt, WBTV, on your side.
See you with